Morning everyone. I did say I'd come back and go through the template magazine with you, and I've printed a copy off for myself and here it is. Now, as I've said before, in this booklet, craft magazine should I say, you will receive 42 different templates and a good varied variation of the crafts that I do, videos that I've done on them, and there are some pictures in there as well. And if you remember, this was the flower that I designed for my dog when she passed away. That's Lily, and called that the Lily flower. Absolutely loved that. Very, very simple to do. You can create some really, really fabulous creations, and there's butterflies, dragonfly, envelopes, all sorts of things. So you can find this at http //jennings644.magcloud.com. I'm just going to show you, I'm hoping it'll pick it up, that's the address where you can go to and purchase this magazine. I've also got my Etsy, which is jennings644, and of course you're on YouTube, which is jennings644 again. Now, the first page shows you the shabby chic butterfly and heart-shaped banner, with the and the next one is the large oval, which you can use as a template for the plaque that I do, which is I use a decent sized plaque for the oval to make the plaques, because you need to get plenty on them. Now this has been reduced in size, but you can use that size, or all you have to do, you cut it out, you fold it in half, and you just trace around it, or cut around it, as big as you need that. You will not lose the shape of it whatsoever, and they are fantastic, as you know. I mean, this is the butterfly, and that's the template. So you can see, it is slightly bigger, and you can quite easily cut this out and make your butterfly. Okay? Now this is a heart shape that I use for a banner as well as making a tag. Again, you fold it in half when you've cut it out. You cut this out, the template, fold it in half, and then just draw on a card or whatever you're using, and enlarge it. You can go as wide as you want. You won't lose the shape at all. So you can do that with that one. Now this is the oval template, and that is the actual size that I use. I mean, it's a bit it's got ink and all sorts on it, because I use it an awful lot, but I thought, well, it's a nice shaped template. I don't think there's a die that shape, that size for it, and that's really good for a plaque. Or you could use a mini book with that. Now this is a pocket envelope, that is the original size. Shows you the width to cut it. I mean, this is 4 inches and a centimetre again, so you can cut 4 inches, 4.2 centimetres. 4 inches 2 centimetres, sorry. Rectangle, and then you can shape it and score it how you want the and then just fold it. Score it and fold it. Really, really quick and really easy to do. This is the bag. This is the evening bag. Now this obviously had to be reduced in size to fit that, and all you do when you cut your rectangle out, add an extra inch on, and that's all you need. And then obviously when you're doing your markings for your scoring and folding, you just take that into consideration. Not hard to do whatsoever. Or keep it that size, make a small one. There is a small bird that I do, which again, all you need to do is cut them out and add on whatever size you want. I just mark them around by centimetres using the ruler and a pencil, and then I just cut the shape out. These can be kept the same, or, like you say, fold them in half and draw around them, leaving a gap, so you can do a bigger one. Really easy templates to use. This is the bird tail from the bird that I've just shown you. This is the actual size of that flower. That is the water lily petal. Now you can keep it that size, of course, or fold it in half and add some. As I was saying, the bird tail is from that bird. I just make a wing up. The water lily petal, you just fold in half and enlarge as much as you want to get whatever size you need. Small flower is the small flower. Again, with this butterfly, fold it in half and then just draw around it for the size you want. This one is an actual size, and you can do the same with that one. So you don't have to do them this size. You just fold them. If they're symmetrical, just fold them. Right, getting back to this. This is a mini book template. Now you can either use it just as a envelope, or you can use it as the template for making several pages for a mini book. Also, you can make this bigger. You can do it whatever size you want, but this is just the basic one that I use. Again, this is a triangular banner. Now, if you fold it in half and then just add more onto it, depending on what size you want the banner. But I do the small one as well as adding more onto it. This is a small butterfly, a lovely little butterfly when this is done, and I usually emboss this one. But you can, like I say, fold it in half and draw around it so you get a bigger one. They're so easy to use. Again, the basque, fold it in half. It's symmetrical, so you can cut it as is and use it, or you can add some more onto it to make it bigger. And this is the pleated skirt. Now, the thing about the pleated skirt is you can have it this size, obviously, or you can make it whatever size you want. And what you need to do is the very centre panel, you fold in. You fold both sides of that in. So fold that. So you were just doing it, I'll just show you, like this. That's my skirt cut out, and then where is it? The centre panel, you will fold in like that, and then you do them alternate, right? And then you get that size, that type of skirt. Now, you can also turn it upside down and attach these last two panels and leave this loose and use it as a flower spray to put flowers in. Functional. Use all sorts on that. Or you can actually use that as a fan. So you 3 things in one. That's why it's really good, the template I do. Again, another basque. Symmetrical, fold it in half, make it as big as you want. The flower. All you need to do with that, cut it out, fold it how I fold them in, well, I mean, it's what, 2, 4, 6, 7 petals in that one. Yeah, you'd have to do it like that, but you could just draw around them like that, because they're hand cut, you see. So if they've got 8 petals, you can fold them like I do, or 6 petals. The oval one, obviously, do what you like with it, cut it even bigger. Then the bottle one, I like the bottle one, I love that. Just fold that in half, and then, like you say, draw around it and do whatever size you want. Same with the balloon. But you could use the balloon as a petal as well. Now, what else was I doing? Oh, this one. The small envelope. That's a really cute envelope and very easy to make up. If you want them bigger, make them bigger. The basque, again, symmetrical, so you can just cut that whatever size you want. The top note. Now, this one, like I say, I have to say, I've just remembered, sorry Daisy, I did say I will put this in my next video, but Daisy very, very kindly sent me the tools for the flowers. Now, I actually saw a video of hers, and she was using one of these tools, and I saw this big one, and I thought, oh wow, that's the exact same thing I need, and I've never seen one that big. I don't know where my big one is, but I've got oh, that's mine, that's my biggest one. So, it's about that size. But for the cabbage flower, it's a lot of work using this size one. So when I saw this one in a video, I asked if she could possibly find one for me. And she did. So Daisy, I'm really, really grateful. And I'm sorry I'm late in thanking you for that. But I have thanked you by email, but I'm saying on video. Now, this petal here is for the cabbage flower. And this is the ideal tool, and you really, really work that in, and it'll curl right up and close. Fabulous for that. So thank you, Daisy, for those. Again, this is you could use this as a tiger lily if you wanted it a bit more pointed. This is the tiger lily flower. I mean, I use that bigger, of course. This is the water lily petal, and this one is the willy one. Well, it is when it's cut, isn't it? Oh. No, it was funny when I did that. And then, like I say, you've got the dragonfly. Now, I do have the dragonfly because I have been playing about with this one. And I've come up with that. And all you do is pop on a little bit of wire on the underneath for the wings. And I've done mine. I've cut it out the same, but slightly bigger, just so that I can have a big dragonfly, and I love them. And the coffin. I have made the coffin with this, and I made the black one, if you remember. So if you put in coffin and then my name, it will come up. It was the black mini, the gothic mini. Oh, gothic mini I think it's called. But it used the coffin shape. Now that, again, it's symmetrical, fold in half, cut whatever size you want. And these are just the shapes. These are the flowers. So it's 2, 4. Yeah, that one you will be able to fold in half and keep going until you've got one petal, and then add that onto your folded card and draw around the whole shape of it, and you'll come out with that flower. So you can do that any size. 2, 4, 6. Again, you've got that one as well, slightly different shape and different size. Heart shapes, again, they're symmetrical. Cut them out, cut them any size you want. This is one of the huge flowers, and another small heart. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. That one, as you can see, I've got the fold lines on it. Fold it in half, fold it in half again, flip one side back, flip one side forward, and you'll end up with that one-shaped petal. And then you put that on, and you can cut that any size you want, or reduce it in size. Again, with this one, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's the 8-shaped petal. That's the willy one. You've got the single petal or the flower that you can cut out, and that one as well. 2, 4, 6, 8. Again, that's another one you can fold in half, 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 and do that. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's the same one as well. So you can do that flower. And these are all the flowers I've made up. Now, like I say, there's an abundance of stunning projects that you can create using these templates. And these, what I'm going to show you now, are just a few. Do you remember the butterfly? So you can make these. So I've put pictures in to give you an idea of how to decorate them if you don't already know, or if you just get stuck and you want a glue, you know, a little tip. So I've just put those in. Of course, they're a lot better in the printed format. These are a bit dull because I've printed them off my own machine. This is a tiger lily, and it is absolutely stunning. This is in my craft magazine, the first craft magazine, and underneath you will have the materials and the link to that video, and you will be able to go along and make that. And I do show it in step-by-step stages. I don't cut any corners. I don't like it when people come on and show you something and go, oh, look what I've made. They're nice products what they make, but how did you make it? You know, we all look at them and then go, oh. So when you're doing a tutorial, you know, be a bit more specific of what you're doing, because at the end of the day, if you want people to, you know, you've designed something and you want somebody else to have a go at it, you need to show them properly how to do it. And I'm not having a go at anybody, but I do get a lot of comments from a lot of my subscribers saying, shown, you know, they're only half shown, so that they, how did they do that? And that's why I try and do it stage by stage, and you learn properly then. And then you can put your own twist on it. But to be able to do that, you need to learn how to make it in the first place. And that's why I do really thorough tutorials. Beautiful, beautiful flower. Again, the water lily, gorgeous. And you've got the petal shape in there. And they're all individually done. It tells you how many you need and everything. The crackle one. That's done with the 8 petal, and you just fold them backwards in half, each petal. The bird, I just have the wing on, but the tail and the bird body's there. To keep me on the time, oh, that's all, I don't need that one. So there you go, that's it, and I hope you enjoy it. Please run along and buy it. It is a really good tool to own, and you'll create some fabulous, fabulous things with it. I look forward to seeing you, what you create, and I'm so grateful that you've even gone along and bought the book. Thank you very much appreciated, and I love you all. Bye for now.